the sacrifice of a pleasure is a pleasure in itself. And we're not saying to remove all pleasure. I'm not saying to remove ice cream or alcohol or whatever it might be, but just try it once. And that feels really good.
Hello, Adam. Great to see you this week. I'm pretty excited. I'm going to get a little performance. Well, we all are. You have something to share with us, and I can't promise I'm not going to laugh. So go ahead.
I will try my best. So the other day, my younger son, had a friend over to play, and they were playing in the basement. They were so cute, and I just wanted to take a picture of them. And I was walking over, all excited to hey, you guys just mind posing for a sec? I'm going to take a quick pic. And as I was so focused on that, I stubbed my toe so badly on the stairs. It was one of those my toe is purple. It absolutely killed. And typically I would drop to the floor and scream and be like, oh, it kills, right? And I'd just be just moaning and groaning and making all sorts of noises. But because my son and his friend were playing right there, in the other side, I didn't want to startle them. I didn't want to scare them. So I was just in pain on the ground, silent, just just absolutely miserable in pain, just the burning everything, right? But I didn't make a peep. They had no clue. The picture obviously never happened, and I limped upstairs.
You didn't even get the picture?
No.
Wasn't even worth the damaged toe.
I know. But I was just on the ground, just silent moaning. But it made me think. It was every time before that, my wife or someone would be is everything okay? It's a toe stub. The noise I make is definitely disproportionate to a stub of a toe. But you would think, God forbid, something serious happen. But it made me think, I guess I'm able to stub my toe and not make a lot of noise or make any noise whatsoever. Because every time before that in my life, a lot of noise has been made.
Okay. Are you saying you're dramatic?
Perhaps.
Okay. Well, I wish we could witness a random toe stub on air, but we're not there yet. We're not that advanced.
Oh. In my defense, though, my toe is purple. It is not great.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Is it anyway,
yeah.
I can get the details afterward, which toe it is, all that, because I hear if it's pinky toe.
Thankfully, it's not.
Okay. All right. Well, good news. So,
yes.
All right.
So this episode is not about my toe. It is about,
Darn.
Well, I'll let you take it away from here.
No, that's all right. What were you going to say? What is it about? Why is this story inspiring?
It's inspiring to me because if you told me before that happened, would I be able to stub my toe so bad that my toe is purple and not make a noise? I would say no, 100% that's not possible. A noise is coming out of me for a long time that I'm just going to be groaning and moaning and just screaming, right?
Okay. All right.
I didn't think that was possible.
So, all right. So you're kind of breaking a rule, this rule you have in your mind, stub toe horrifically.
Yes.
Writhe and scream in pain on the floor. It's a rule. It's for life. It cannot be broken.
Correct. If I'm able to make it through a stub toe without any noise, it made me think, what else can I do, or what else can I remove that I usually do that feels or sounds impossible? And here we are.
I see how this connects now. So, all right, let's bring it then to the work of health and fitness, food and movement. All right, so are we coming upon a challenge for this week? I think that's what I'm hearing is really cooking.
Yes. The challenge for this week is I want you to pick something that you usually do, nutrition or exercise related, I would say probably nutrition related, because I want this challenge to focus on removing something, not adding something in.
Okay. All right.
Something you usually do that isn't necessarily serving you, and try for once not doing it and reporting back on A, what you're going to remove, and B, how it feels.
Okay. So let's give some examples.
Yes.
All right. One comes to mind. It's an easy one, and I will say there's probably plenty of us out there who struggle with this one. The Clean Plate Club.
Right. There's a lot of conditioning. There's a lot of history of just, you feel like you're wasting if you don't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of voices in their head saying you should finish your plate. It's a waste. By the way, one thing I always say, eating food you don't need is also a form of waste. And
Yes, it
unfortunately, finishing your plate doesn't feed any starving children.
Yeah.
All right. But
Yeah.
that's one of them. Another one is, let's say you're going out for a hamburger. Typically, when you have a hamburger, you get fries with it. Not getting fries feels, as someone who loves hamburgers, that feels really hard. That feels really challenging. That might be my challenge, actually.
Yeah, because don't you have like a hamburger every week?
I do.
That could be something you remove.
Yes. So that
Just
might be
once.
yes, just once, just to see how it feels.
Right. While we're on this just once subject, by the way, and it kind of, even with you and your toe and you're not screaming suffering, it's a way to prove to yourself just how capable you are of doing anything, right? Like,
Yes.
I think sometimes those rules kind of cage us in, right? Like, oh no, this is every morning. I'm just coming up with an example. Every morning I go to, I don't know, Dunkin' Donut and have a mocha coffee business. It's just what I do.
Right.
Right. But just try not doing it once, and all of a sudden you're somebody who doesn't have to do it, but you're choosing to do it. Right. So I think it just expands who you get to be when you attempt not doing the things you always do.
Love that.
Okay.
I want it to be a choice. Yes. Not something that is default / autopilot. And this is just what happens.
Yes. Yes. Another rule I see, or, pattern of behavior, autopilot thing that I see come up a lot is kind of like eating on time, right? Sometimes I'll challenge a client and I'll say, look, like, you're really good about eating kind of at these times throughout the day. What would happen if instead of looking at the clock, we tried not looking at the clock and just eating when we felt actually physically hungry enough to have a full meal, right? And let's just try it once, right? So that's another opportunity to remove a rule that you always live by.
Yep. I think another one is, dessert, especially with Labor Day approaching. I think perhaps there might be some more ice cream and just desserts. Try not having dessert. Try removing that. And I will always go back to it, brushing your teeth post dinner and seeing how that feels, right? Just try it on.
Yep. And again, I keep reiterating this because I think it is really scary to imagine trying to remove something you always do, and even unconsciously really look forward to. We're just saying try it once.
Yep.
Just try it once, right? What else? What other examples?
I want to keep I want to keep this challenge to removing something versus adding in something.
Okay.
So just something you're already doing that isn't necessarily serving you and or is just kind of on autopilot that you can change just to keep the wheels turning.
Okay. All right. Trying to think if there's any other examples I could think of, but those of you listening and tuning in, I mean, certainly there are some autopilot things happening. And hey, maybe they've even been identified in work with your coach already, and you've just not been at the point where you're ready to let them go, to remove them just yet. Yes. Consider this the week to try it that one time, right? Like if you and your coach have had a conversation and you both agree, like this action, this behavior is probably going to need to change. let this week be that opportunity. Try it once and let us know what happened, right? Like, we're not saying you have to keep doing it,
Yep.
but try it.
Yep. I have one client who loves having a few glasses of wine at dinner, and we've built that into his plan. He wants it. This week, I'm certainly going to encourage him. Let's see, go to dinner, try not to have any alcohol for just one dinner. I'm not saying he can't ever have alcohol again, just one time. And it really will make you feel more in control, and it's very empowering. And you realize, hey, you know what? I can do things. I can also maybe remove other things if I want to. But the idea is you're breaking that default behavior, and you're becoming more just conscious and just more intentional and more, you will feel more empowered. That's what we want.
Definitely. All right. Well, anything else we need to say?
I don't think so. Try not to stub your toe. And if you do, try not to make noise. See how it feels.
And get the picture.
Always get the picture.
Always get the picture. Anyway, I'm sorry, Adam. I'm really not laughing at your pain.
No, listen, you know what? Sometimes it hurts. Things hurt so bad, there's nothing to do but laugh. And after a while, I actually started laughing because I'm like, wow, this, I feel alive right now. This really, really, really hurts. And if my son could see what was going on just 4 feet behind the wall, he would have been like, what in the world are you doing right now? Just writhing in pain, just absolutely silent, just rolling. You would think I got, like, God forbid, shot or something. Like, it was just crazy.
Oh my gosh. Well,
yeah.
For those of you listening, if you got nothing else from today's episode, I hope you got a good laugh.
No, I want you to, I look forward to hearing about what you're going to challenge yourself to this week. Let us know, and let us know how it feels after, because, one of my favorite quotes, and I hope I don't butcher it, is the sacrifice of a pleasure is a pleasure in itself. And we're not saying to remove all pleasure. I'm not saying to remove ice cream or alcohol or whatever it might be, but just try it once, and that feels really good.
Definitely. All right, guys, you have your marching orders. We look forward to hearing from you. And until next time, take good care.